Hello, and welcome to another episode of this I'm Possible Life podcast. This is part of a series where I am exploring my journey of perimenopause and connecting with mindset because mindset connects with everything. So, if you've been following along on the journey, listening to the previous episodes, I give a little bit of an update. So, it's about 2 months into when I started hormone therapy, and I must say that I'm feeling like some of the symptoms come back. I'm not sleeping as well, but it's partly because I'm hot. I'm hot, and I'm feeling hotter more often. It could be because it is the Bay Area in the fall, and that is like our summer, so it just generally is hotter. So it could be weather change, or it could be the amount of the hormones not quite working anymore, or as well, or needing more. I don't know. Um, Also, while I haven't gained more weight, I am not losing weight still, 2 months in, which is frustrating. Um, I know that it's not just hormones that are going to make you lose weight, but I'm doing the things that I used to do, and I was hoping with hormones that that would work again. So, still investigating into that. Still focusing. We're in the middle of kitchen wars. We're near the end of week 3, and it goes for 4 weeks. As far as like I'm feeling energetic. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling confident. So, what I wanted to dive into today is the connection of hormones and identity, specifically perimenopause hormones and identity. I probably have a lot more questions than answers, but hopefully this will open the dialogue. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can find me at Lisbeth underscore Koning. Please do. And I'm wondering if you've noticed for yourself, if you're in perimenopause or someone else you know that's in perimenopause, a shift in their identity at that time of their life. Now, I know like traditionally, I would say generally people say when women are older, and I'm gonna just say maybe they're referring to this perimenopause place, perimenopause and menopause, but they say older women generally have more confidence. They have less GAFs. They people please less, right? Stand in their own more. And I have personally felt a shift more into my masculine energy. And I thought it was because of an opportunity that I decided to take, a director job I decided to apply for. But thinking back and reflecting and thinking about when I think perimenopause started coming in and like when that shift was happening, I'm wondering if it was actually kind of a chicken and egg situation. Like actually, it was the shift in hormones that made me feel ready to make the decision to apply, right? Could be that because um, I wasn't measuring, I'm like not getting measurements every day. I'm not seeing that data. Wouldn't that be cool if we had like a thing that could give, I'm like, I definitely love like seeing data. Like I wear my Fitbit watch and look at my sleep patterns but I didn't have that. But when I look back, it was about that time and I was feeling uncomfortable in my style and feeling like I needed to shift things up, but I didn't quite know like what I'd feel good in, what I'd feel confident in, what I'd feel like myself in, because I felt like there was a shifting in the self. And when I wore like collared shirts and slacks for interviews and that whole process, it was like a really long process. And I like when I put on those clothes, I was like, yes, this, this is me. I'm feeling this now, right? And it changed how I held myself, and I was changing how I was interacting with people. And I'm starting to think that it was actually the shift in hormones that have led to this shift in identity. And it's not obviously going to look the same for everyone, but like tapping more, everyone has masculine and feminine, right? We are full humans. We just don't allow ourselves to be full humans. And in my perimenopause journey, I have stepped more into the masculine and that confidence. And even though like that job that I had applied for, I didn't end up getting that, it led to another job that I got. And I'm just like continuing in that trend of like feeling a different sense of self. So that's my question for you. If you are in the perimenopause journey, what are you noticing about your identity, about how you're feeling about yourself, about how you're holding yourself in the world? Is it different than it was before? Are you seeing a shift? I would love to know. One more thing on this. I've noticed, because I try to have awareness, I've noticed that I am uncomfortable in the identity shift, in that it feels like I shouldn't, it almost feels like I shouldn't change, right? Like, no, people expect me to be this way. Are they going to allow me to shift and grow and change, right? And there's been a lot of internal dialogue, like nervousness, not wanting to bring it up, like feeling like a poser, having what's that called? Imposter syndrome, whatever, like these thoughts of like, oh, they're gonna think I'm trying to be more like them, or I don't even know, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense, but we have to bring awareness to that. So I had those feelings of insecurity in that sense of stepping in to who I feel I'm becoming. And talking with friends and a therapist and partner about those feelings that I'm having and just being affirmed in like, no, like, yes, we should be learning and growing and shifting our whole lives. And if people are doing that with us, then they're the right people to be around us, right? If they allow us to grow into who we are becoming next. Some people describe it as like, your name 2.0, your name 3.0, the next version of you. We're going to always shift and grow throughout our life. So I'm telling you as much as I'm telling myself, embrace it and allow others to embrace it in you. All right, that's it for this week. Have a beautiful week and connect with me on Instagram. Tell me what you think about this topic.